So this is like a bounce back from a comment video. Excuse me. Michael Walker, I can't remember when. Dude, I love your idea, and I just never, because I type so fast and usually my fingers work right. But I really like your idea, and here it goes. Bouncing off a comment. Melissa specifically saying, you're going nut bars. That's not what you said, maybe, but trying to like be more articulate, and you just flashed me back to a conversation. This one time, fuck, I was talking to a shaman, and yeah, I was so comfortable with him. At one point, I says, "Dude," and then I looked at him. I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck? I'm so sorry. I just called you dude." And then I said, "Oh fuck, I just said what the fuck. Oh shit." And then I was like very just like embarrassed and tongue tied and like, like just whatever. I gotta talk like myself, right? No matter, not fucking have fucking respect. And he started laughing and he's like, "If you wouldn't have called me dude at least once, you wouldn't have been true to yourself." He said to me, "If you wouldn't have called me dude and said fuck at all, it would have meant that you weren't 100% comfortable and living in the moment and being yourself with me and trusting me to accept you the way you are, even if I maybe don't speak like you and other people wouldn't call me dude." And then the other thing he said too was, "Thank you. It gets very tiring to be spoken to on an elevated level where people feel like they can't call me dude." And nobody's called me that since he could ever remember. Probably never, right? In the generation that he was, by the time he was elevated in his journey the way that he was, unless he hung out with like people who watched fucking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, like by heart. I can't remember it now, but it if I look back to, I don't know, 10 to 20 movies from like the 80s, like there's like my whole fucking way of talking right there. Like I choose to keep it that way, consciously. And Tech Victor, I forget what the name of his video was called, but it was a shout out to the feminine. And, it's one of the best, amazing videos from a masculine rising who is so balanced in his, like everything, inner and outer, for real. Like he is as above, so below who he is. He did the shout out to the feminine, and he said in his tribute video basically that he just doesn't want to even try to begin to name anyone, because in the moment when you try to remember something so much and you're grasping to it, you forget it. You don't remember it a lot. And yeah, it's bust out of energy doesn't lie. So like 144%, if you are yourself, your energy is more than words. More than words. Like, so we're still using words. And the more that we become less self-conscious about trying to be articulate and just saying, because I find for me, the faster that I talk as well, everything just comes out. I'm not analyzing it. It's just like, blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of forgetting and then like fucking, hand gestures to even describe what I'm talking about. And in my videos, I tend to hold my phone so that I'm not like so much, but I'm holding back light language now that I think about it. My hand gestures are that. And I'm like sitting out here holding my phone and realizing like just like what my hands are telling me that I could be doing. It's fucked up. Yeah, this is like bounce back from a comment, having like major realizations fucking video. Yeah. Anyways. And then thinking about it, I'm just completely like, that was it. Transmission out. That's enough. Absorb that part and move on. Right? I don't know.